Hello guys, welcome to my channel, I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is the channel where we do mostly all Aries readings, and today I'm going to be doing your monthly for June for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, and this is going to be with your finances and career to see what is coming towards you in the month of June. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few oracle cards first before I get into the spread and see what exactly you are dealing with. I'm going to start with the Sacred Wealth Oracle deck. Okay, this will be linked in my description as well. I am affiliate with Amazon now, so if you would like a deck or any of the decks that I'm using, you can go ahead and purchase them through my link in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides and Angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message for my Aries. What do they need to see? Okay, it's beautiful. So we got the King. Okay, this can be Aries energy, but I feel like it's definitely fire energy, like Leo, because we have the Lion here. It's the King, and this is the Sun energy. So this is kind of like the Sun in the tarot. I powerfully lead my mission. That is beautiful. So this is the overall energy for the month of June. I can't see my table, but I actually have the June teacup here so we can get that energy. And I also have a money drawing candle here right now. So let's see how everybody's money is coming in for them in the month of June. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Collaborator. So we have the Sun and this is the Moon. I co-create to create. So you may be thinking about partnering with somebody, or it might be a thought that needs to happen for you. Let me go ahead and read the King because I do not know these cards by the top of my head. They are oracle cards. Let's see here. I imagine it to be quite positive though. What does the Aries need to see for June with the King? So it's not going to allow me to find it. Oh, of course. They're not in alphabetical order in any type of way at all. Let me go to the index. Table of contents. Okay, so we have your mantra is I powerfully lead my mission. Soul desire to expertly use power for higher order growth and security. The King is a luminous, regal, empowered, and soulful leader who is in pursuit of excellence in all things. As a king, you're sovereign, creative, and autonomous in the way you live and lead your life and mission. You're on a quest with a big vision and nobly take full responsibility for the success of your endeavors. You're rich in worldly knowledge, but receive your ultimate direction from the divine. Your superpower is leadership, and you take a stand for a higher order to create positive change, growth, security for your kingdom. You're potently tapped into the currency of universal power and use it to manifest and receive spiritual and material wealth. You're inherently generous and love to share. Security for the future is important for you and your people, so protection of people and resources is built into your overall plans. Kings magnify their brilliance and power by being well connected. You excel at developing strategic relationships that help carry out your mission. Aries, this feels like, now that I read this is Aries energy for sure. This is the Sun, but it's air. It feels like really Aries, and it could be Leo if you know anybody's watching out there and whatever, but because of the Lion. But what it feels like is that Spirit is telling you that you have the power to lead, to create, okay? Because this is leader energy. Aries, everybody knows Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. So you have the power to create whatever you are wishing to create right now and it to manifest in a positive way. You also are thinking more than yourself, whatever you're creating. And I feel like that's kind of your superpower. Whatever you're trying to create, I feel like it's bigger than you, and you know it's bigger than you. You have a mission to complete, and you know by following your dreams and following your passion, you're going to be helping other people. And in doing so, that's where your rewards are going to come from. Whatever this is you're manifesting or creating, or even if you're at work, you know by being a good leader means that you're going to be very prosperous, okay? Because let me tell you something. I've been at jobs before. People don't realize how important good leadership is. Is the leader, if the head is not where they need to be or not leading how they should be leading, the whole operation crumbles. So with the King energy here, Aries, that is a powerful position to be in and very positive energy to start off with June. So I'm going to pull one more I'm going to read from. These were a gift to me. Thank you, Lex. Shout out to you. This is the Creator Oracle deck. For people, not know everybody is really trying to get into entrepreneurship right now, and it is the way to go. And I know some people are just trying to climb to the top of their jobs, but we have the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull a card from here and see what do you need to see right now in the month of June for whatever your creation is that you are trying to create. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides and Angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message for my Aries. What do they need to see? What do they need to see for the month of June? Too many cards. I'm only going to pull one of these. So we have, make a mission statement for your soul. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's see what this means. Well, first, I know I'm getting the energy for, like, you obviously need a plan for whatever you're doing, right? But if you have a mission statement of what your goal is, or who you choose, or who is your target audience of what you're trying to create, you're going to be more successful because you have an end point. So let's see if these ones are in order. 58. This reminds me of that card in the Moonology deck, your plans need a practical plan. That's kind of the first thing that came to my mind. So we have here, I forget, those not the pages. Essential meanings is the soul journey, finding meaning in life and work and guaranteed success and happiness. Let go of that big overarching life purpose thing and make a mission statement for your soul. Whatever that looks like today, don't get tricked into spending a lifetime trying to pinpoint the perfect be-all and end-all goal. Simply move toward what makes your hearts happy and you will be perfectly poised for soul purpose success. Sacred tasks aren't always logical or rational, and they are certainly not going to fit squarely into an old school template of life plan. They come from spirit. You will recognize them by how propelled and inspired they make you feel. If you feel any anxiety for not having created your path yet, that's because you really know that you are meant to be doing something greater in the world. The beauty here is that you can start anytime. Ask yourself, what's my sacred why? Underneath money and success and stability and beyond independence, creativity and inspiration, why do you do what you do? Imbue your mission and your why with passion and knowing. Find satisfaction and meaning in what lies in front of you today so that you can build the rest of your success from there. That is beautiful. And that's the last one I'm going to read. I just feel like someone needs to hear that or see that, because I do readings as well for people who are trying to find their career path and which way to go. And, you know, years ago, the thought or the notion of creating your own wealth, creating your own money, creating your own success, creating your own business was far-fetched. It was just for, we thought, really smart people, which we come to find out that those people sometimes don't even finish school, right? You don't need a degree to create your own business or start your own movement, you know, nowadays with social media and everything like that. So what is your purpose in life? What are you trying to do? Spirit is telling you that you can be great at whatever you're going to do because you have the leader skills, whoever's watching this, okay? Also, I want to say, too, for the people who, I talked to a few people who feel like it's their calling to start YouTube channels. It's a great way to start. I tell everyone, there's enough room, there's enough fame, or there's enough money to go around. I always, I like to recommend books And one of the books that really inspired me is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. I should have brought it up here. I didn't think I was going to plug it, but I'll link that as well in this description with the link to the book. But that one of the first statements, sorry, my nose is itching. One of the first statements in the book talks about how you should know that you are in competition with no one. And when you realize that, and you realize there's enough to go around, the only person you're competing with is yourself, you've already won as long as you keep going, okay? And that's something that really keeps me going, is that I know that I'm in my own lane. So there is no failure unless I quit, okay? Nobody can be me and nobody can be you. And that's the beauty of YouTube, is that you can be your authentic self and you're in competition with no one. You can have 300,000 subscribers and somebody else can have 300 completely different thousand subscribers, okay? Completely different people, because the world is so vast and so big, and you're going to attract different people than I would attract, or Secret Tarot would attract. She's one of my favorite readers. Or Tyler's Tarot is one of my favorite readers. You're going to attract different people than them because you're you. And you know, there are people out there who will try to dissuade you or not help you. And because those are people who are in a lack mindset. If you think that you're in competition with anyone other than yourself, you're already in a lackful mindset. You have to know that abundance is your birthright. It is already written in the stars for you. And the minute that you believe that and you honor that, there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you. Look at the victory right there, the Six of Wands. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. I thought there was another card I wanted to pull, but this is one. Let's see what's going on in your finances and career this month in June, Aries. What is the current situation? I'm also going to use, this is the Light Seers Tarot. This is also by Chris Ann, who also created the deck that I used right before. So I'm going to put this in the link in the description. All right, let's see what's going on. What is the current situation for Aries in the month of June? When I split the deck, I did see this card with the Six of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. Let's see what the challenge is here. We have the Empress and the Ten of Swords. Advice from Spirit. That was the Four of Swords that wanted to come out. Advice from Spirit for the Aries in the month of June. What is this? Okay, we have the Tower and the Five of Cups. And in the near future, moving forward, potential outcomes. That's way too many cards. All right. Outcomes for Aries. All right, beautiful. So we have the Page of Wands, and the overall energy here is the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Aries, so this is what's going on here. You have everything that necessary, and you know, and you've possibly been being called to do something. You've been being called to create something, and you know you have. You've been hearing this voice, this nagging voice in your head. You've probably been telling yourself, I can do that. I can do this. I know I can. You know you can. But there's fear that's stopping you from going the distance, okay? There's fear that's actually stopping you from beginning, really, honestly and truthfully. The current situation here, the Eight of Swords here, this is all you, Aries. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but this is that, the mindset that you're in right now. It's very tied up, tangled, it's stagnant. It's not moving forward anywhere. She's stuck. And she's not really tied up, but it's all in her mind. It's all in her head. There's no forward movement right now for you because you're stuck in your head and you're telling yourself that and this is what I'm really getting. And it may not, some of you it's fear, and others of you it's too much planning. And that is a real thing. I've seen people with the greatest ideas, like, oh my gosh, why are you not doing that yet? And nothing has come to fruition because they have to plan everything. They have to write every detail out. They have to do this and do that. Well, it's not time. Or when I finish this project, I'm going to start this project. The moment that you hear something come into your mind, that's the divine speaking to you to start now. Not in the future, start it now. There's projects that I have wanted to start, really great ideas I've come up with, and I didn't do it then because I was in fear. And I saw years down the line, somebody else did it and they are super successful. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, I came up with a TV show and there's this woman now who's like on MTV and everything doing it. And I was like, oh my God. And that was just a lesson for me to be like, you know what? You should have started that. Right? And so this is the message for you, is that you need to start now. Get out of your head with this 8 of Swords energy here, and whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, starting now, because I feel like with the King card here, you're going to be leading in whatever this is. You're going to be very successful. You're going to have an empire. Okay, you need to start today, and it doesn't matter if 10, 100, 100,000 people have done this thing before you. You have to know you're going to be successful. Okay, the challenge here is that the 10 of Swords and the Empress. Now, the 10 of Swords talks about endings. Now, something may have happened. It may have been a painful ending, a painful cycle in your life that may not even have to do with money, but because it pulled you down so much, it's challenging for you. My candle just popped there. Spirit speaking there, spirit communication. The challenge for you is having this new beginning. And it's not any new beginning with the Empress here. This is energy of you being on top of your game. This is you being on your pedestal. Empress is abundance. It's new abundance. Okay. And when we talk about abundance, we're not just talking financial. We're talking about everything opening up for you in your life. A new phase beginning for you, but you have not been able to embrace this gift that's coming towards you because you're stuck looking at what has happened to you in the past. And it's really just stuck energy. You do have positive things coming towards you. Advice from Spirit, the Tower here and the 5 of Cups, let it go. If you don't let it go, they'll let it go. You don't want to miss this amazing opportunity, this gift. The divine is helping you. When the Tower comes into play, that means Spirit is helping you, because if there's something, a situation or a thought or feeling that you have not let go of yet, the Tower is going to intervene and strike, because they want you to get that out of your head. They want you to let go. They want the Tower to crumble so you can start over and build again. Okay, I feel like, for someone, you may have some sort of emotional situation that is stopping you from really stepping into your power within your finances and career. And sometimes that happens. It happens to me before, after ending a bad relationship, that created blockages for me. And once you cut yourself free from that energy, everything just flourishes. It just blossoms. Well, and I feel like you're going to find yourself doing that as well, Aries, with the Page of Wands here. This is someone who is excited again about what they're creating, okay? Knowing the future is going to be bright for them. This is a person who takes action. They're still learning their craft, but they have that drive and that ambition it takes and it needs to be successful, okay? I'm going to clarify before we go ahead and finish this reading. Let's see here. 8 of Swords. The Knight of Swords here. Look at that. The 8 of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. You have to take action, Aries. Even when it hurts, even when it's painful, that's probably when you're going to make the most progress. That's when you're going to get the most accomplished, is when you take action even when it hurts, because that's how you grow. When you learn to fight through these emotions or these things that are keeping you bound in your mind, or these negative thoughts, that are taking place in your mind. Look at that. So the challenge literally is to have this new beginning that's waiting for you. It's divinely guided. It's fate. When the Wheel of Fortune here, it's good circumstances coming into your life that are fated. They're going to happen. But it seems like you're delaying them by not taking the action you need to break free. And we're going to say that's past energy, right? Because after you hear this, after you see this, you're going to break free. You're not going to hold up your success anymore. Once you know that you have the power to be extremely successful, whatever this is, if it's a YouTube channel, if it's, your online business, whatever you're starting, Spirit is telling you that you have what it takes to be successful, but you're keeping yourself stuck because of those thoughts of what if I'm not good enough? What if nobody likes me? Da 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 da. Let that shit go. Okay. Advice from Spirit. Look at that. See? 10 of Pentacles. The minute you let that go, the minute that you let this tower fall, abundance, prosperity, joy, happiness, stability, being on top of your game. Okay? You just have to let this energy of being sad of the past go. Yes, you've been hurt. We've all been hurt before. But what did Beyonce say? The best revenge is your paper? Come on now. And that's what's happening here. Don't let this person or whoever, whatever it was, or it could be a family, it could be an old job, keep you down. You may have been down, but don't let it keep you down. Okay, that was the 3 of Pentacles that wanted to come out. Let's see here. Too many. What is the potential outcome for the Aries? Near future energy. So many cards are trying to come out. All right. I knew 10 of something was going to come out. I felt it. We have the 10 of Wands here. You got to let go of the burdens. This is the same message, right? Let revenge be your paper, Aries. Let go of, you have 2 10s here. 3 10s, actually. Wow, you have 3 10s. No, wow, you have 4 10s here. Aries, I'm just seeing this right now. You have 4 10s here. 10, 10, 10. Look at that up. Whatever that is for you. I mean, whatever that means. There's a big message here. It's over, honey. Whatever hurt you in the past, whatever, stopped you from being successful, it's over. You have to let these burdens go. With this 10 of Wands here as the near future, I feel like a lot of you, especially with the Page of Wands, that's letting me know that you're going to be dropping whatever was heavy, whatever load it was. Some of you, I know a lot of people take care of their whole entire families. There's some people who take care of kids who aren't theirs, and that's beautiful, but right now it's the time. Once you get those kids taken care of and doing their thing, it's time to focus on you. What is going to make you happy? Right? Let all this baggage go. Let all this drama go, because I promise you, the person who hurt you or put you in this position is not holding on to it. So why should you hold on to it? It's too much for you to bear. Let that go and step into your power, Aries, because you do have a great future. Look at that King of Wands at the bottom with the Ace of Wands. Okay? More fire energy here. You're going to be on top of whatever you decide to do in your career, in your finances. It's going to pay off abundantly, but the message here is to let go of whatever hurts you, because it's blocked. Wow. I wonder if y'all caught that on camera. That was a very loud pop on my candle. There you go. Spirit has spoken. Let it go. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope it definitely helped somebody to realize that they're wasting time right now, and they're wasting potential. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Enjoy. Take care. Bye.